Came out to visit my buddy Luke for his birthday here. He had a couple days off from his guiding season, and we wanted to do what he wanted to do. So see what a guide's day off adventure looks like here in Colorado. We're gonna chase some lake trout, chase some pike, and some bigger trout in one of those stretches of river he really loves to fish. So we're gonna see some beautiful scenery, hopefully catch some good fish, and yeah, we'll see what happens. So it wouldn't be a true fishing adventure if there weren't some trials and tribulations, and we knew we were up against it with super low water in Colorado this season. Rivers are low. They're really concerned about what the fishery is going to look like over the next couple months, because they didn't have snow, they didn't have a mud season, and now all the reservoirs are well below half empty. All boat ramps are closed on all reservoirs, which means the fishing adventure will be much more challenging for us. We're up for it, and we'll see what happens. Over a decade ago, I set out on a mission to connect anglers to their waters through fly fishing. Along the way, it's become a journey of incredible people, wild adventures, and some stories we're sharing. I'm Dave Huff, and this is the Whuffpack Series. Fish on!
Yes! What's up, brother?
Chilling, dude.
Beautiful day.
Yeah, buddy.
Good to see you.
Yeah, dude. We just watched someone get pulled out of one of those trucks over there was parking. They were parked out.
Yeah. You need four-wheel drive.
Oh, dude.
We're gonna put the boat in like kind of right in the corner. And just little, like not as long as that, like stop 5 or 10 seconds sometimes in between your strips. And then when you start to see the transition of the leader start to come up, take your tip and start to pop it towards the tip of the boat and try to just flare that streamer around the boat.
Okay.
And you feel the littlest touch, literally hit it as hard as you can. And it'll be the softest touch ever. And then just pop all around, let it drop, let it fall out of your sight, let it come into sight. And they will, just like when you play around with it like that, just come out of nowhere and just destroy it. And then when you're absolutely sure there's nothing on it, then you can go for another one.
If one of these fish even swims by my fly, I'm going to feel it. I'm in the zone right now.
Everything I got, little tap, 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 right into the fish. Come on. But Williams Fork is a grind, straight up.
All right, that's what I'm here for.
There was a rancher in Fort Collins. I grew up on the East Coast in Connecticut. My parents are high school sweethearts from Connecticut, but my whole mother's side, dad's side of the family were going back in Fort Collins ranchers for a long time. I grew up mating 16, 17 years old on a 6-pack charter on the Long Island Sound for striped bass, and fished with my dad my whole life, fished tournament marlin fishing a little bit with my father, and my great-grandfather is buried at the Sea of the Graves in Gloucester, Massachusetts, where the perfect storm takes place, and he died on a sailboat in 1912, was hit by the boom, chasing bluefin tuna on a sailboat without a motor. Well, got it in my blood.
So what? That was
That is tap.
ghost tap.
It probably fish, honestly.
Yeah, you've been guiding. How many years you been out here?
I've been a guide for 10 years. I've been out here since 2012.
Pretty good amount of miles.
But I was a mate when I was younger too.
Yeah.
And so I never was like not in. And then my dad was big into the St. Thomas marlin fishing.
You gonna go try to catch a marlin this October?
Caught several. Fun.
The new 13, 14 weights should be out. I should.
That'd be fun. I want to throw on a fly rod on one.
Yeah.
See how it's a dark channel that goes through there? That's where it's all loaded. But you can also cast off all these rocks. You have waders on. But I'm gonna set you up like right in the where I've been getting them. They just cruise and you put it in front of them. But the rock wall, it holds some really big fish. So it's a crazy lake. We have huge predators in here, and usually, guys, it's smaller flies like this, like crayfish patterns, and not like your standard Buford, your standard mallard. When I harvested that lake trout this year, the big one over 40 inches, I cut it open and I expected to find large crayfish in it. The size that you see on the ground, most of the size, about 5 inches. The crayfish I found were 2.5 inches to 3 inches. Inside the fish's belly with 2 sucker fish and no large crayfish at all. I counted 35 small crayfish.
That's what that was.
Yeah.
Just got attacked by a crayfish. So they're trying to eat their own kind out here.
The old stickerel. Old stick came right off the bottom like a small laker.
Nothing better than the old guide's day out adventure stickerel fishing. Good times. Nope. Bottom. Always bringing the adventure out, I guess. I don't know. Keep grinding. Tomorrow's a new day.
and then let it hop. But you'll get these middle runs like this too, where the run is actually more in the middle. And let that thing get down. Like, try different strip speeds, try jerk strips. And I'm gonna pull back as you strip in. I would strip a little slower than that. Yeah. You can then just pop it around at the boat, see if anything's at it. You can try, you know, fast pulls to slow pauses, different stuff like that. I'll set you up on this right bank to start. When you get those deep rock banks, just try to hit. I see a little caddis popping right there. That's good to see. But really, you don't always need to strip it all the way to the boat. You're kind of trying to create crazy reactions with your streamer and find the tempo they want. But a lot of times, if you see the water moves quicker and the river starts to move quicker, you want to make a lot of fast shots in the pockets. And then when you see stuff like this, like that's undercut bank, you could have fish in something like that. And so you want to try to land it right in that foam, let it sit in there and look for your take, and we'll find what's comfortable. But I can keep the boat pretty close to the bank on a river like this. You'll get fish to react kind of more dumb in the fast water because they have less time to think about eating the fly. And then when you see a pocket like that, you want to land it right in the soft stuff and pull it into the fast connection. So yeah, and always throw that mend so it goes down.
Check X. Whoa! He's in the boat. Didn't mean to do that. It's a flinger. Well, hold on a second. Dude. That's what happens when I strip set. I catch the little trout, I guess.
9 times I've been hit in the face with one of those by a client.
Now you got one on your knee.
Nymph style fishing, anchor down, kind of a 90-degree vertical rig, starting off with some 25-pound monofilament up there by, you know, a big bobber, using heavy flies today, which is the Pat's rubber legs. One of the best flies on this river. Just a tungsten beadhead and like an emerging midge, like this small one off the back. Big fish really like to eat that. So come here. My anchor position isn't perfect, but I'll make it work. That's a fish. It's just too far away.
They're down there a little further.
Well, see, the rig swings up there, so yeah, so it's just like, it's so hard to get them on the swingy because you pull and they pull that way.
Yeah.
But I like, once again, going back to Bob Knock, like, it's not just a dead drift. It is a dead drift, a lot of your drift, but then it's also using flies to swing at the end.
Yeah.
And all that emerger does is fly up towards the surface right now. And like right on that kick right there, a lot of times they'll grab it.
What are the winters like here in this area?
It's awesome fishing. It's just all small bugs. And like what I'm doing right now, that you catch like big fish on these small bugs down here. There's fish. Hit you in the head, my bad. I had a fish on. That was a fish.
You know what I like to see around here? These cows. They decide to get up, coming down, take a drink of water, running around up there, acting fools. Fishing's about to pick up, boys. Other animals get active together with other animals. They feel things that humans do not feel. 2 fish jump. These goons are over here headbutting each other. It's time. It's time for the fishing to turn on.
Got him. Still there.
Yep, he's there.
Jeez Louise, we got all the stockers. Stalker. Let me go up one more time. They just jumped again in the back right corner. You going with us? Straight across right there. That's fine. And just keep your tip higher so that line doesn't drown. And just let it go right off the corner right there. And then I'm gonna push away from it. I ate the Rainbow Warrior. Here, I got it. I can net it myself if you want.
Watch out. 7.
I see it. Brown trout.
Brown trout. You clear, little guy. Oh, he don't want to go that way, does he?
No. That's smart.
Like he's trying to hide under the boat. Yeah. Beauty.
Kind of like what I talked about to start the day. The Pat's rubber legs. And this is just an average sized fish for this stretch. Maybe 15, something like that. So nice brown trout there, about 15 inches, ate the Pat's rubber legs, I said, but good fighter pound for pound, took me on a good run, ate it right off the boat in a spot I wasn't expecting, and that's why you just keep going, you keep trying, and this is the best bug. It's like crazy.
Oh yeah, boys. Get some bucket pressure on that one. Here's a good fight for you. Go this way and try to get him out of a current, boys. Okay, it's gonna take a little while to get this one. All right, we're good. You can do whatever you need to do, Rick. You got him pinned pretty good. But I don't want to say anything about that. They'll be fighting very hard. Okay. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's a big brown. Yes, sir.
Oh, I worked hard for that one. 20 incher, maybe. Fat,
Big fish. Ate the. I thought he was a cupful, but man, he's a beautiful brown, and that's what I'm talking about, the specimens down here. Why do we do this to ourselves?
Barometric pressure is down today. You know, the waves are kind of swept up the water in here a little bit. I was out this morning doing some scouting and saw several large fish surface just right in here, trying to get them. And then more fish kind of all through the cove right here, but playing the same game of retrieving, you know, 2 to 4 inch streamers on the bottom and trying to kind of pop off those rocks and into fish.
Woo-hoo! Holy shnikes, boys.
Oh, that's 27, 28.
Dude, she smoked that thing. Man, we've been grinding for this one.
Grinding for this one.
Decent. What's she looking like?
She's 30, 29, 28,
Right
something
to the
like that.
measure line there. I don't know.
She's 28 would be my guess at least.
She smoked it.
She's a beautiful fish, ain't she?
Yeah, buddy. Oh boy. Woo! This guy grinding for it.
Been grinding it out. It's a good start.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
We try to get another one.
Hook clean out. Crayfish pattern. Dave with a nice release. Nice 28, 29 inch Laker.
Yeah, baby. It feels good to get the skunk off though, dude.
I needed that, dude. We needed that.
Golly. Check it off the list of the old Colorado Lake.
Colorado Lake trout.
Colorado lake trout on a fly rod is pretty damn hard. Spacing is knocked off the list, so I wouldn't necessarily say I have a list of the fish I want to catch, but it's pretty cool. Game one.
Smoked it, dude. She's
got a big bite on her too.
Woo!
Now we're putting some work together. It's a little better male fish. That's a male. Is that bite mark?
Oh yeah.
Baby.
Yeah, baby. Oh yeah, that's a pretty girl.
2 fish in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's part of fishing, and nice hook sets there and getting bigger by the fish, so it's good to see.
Just keep going.
Mojo, baby. Keep working it. You got a hot hand. Keep playing
I'm
it.
staying in this.
Keep playing your hot hand.
This pattern is actually Jared Mathena pattern, the Fly Armory, out of Missouri. So he's tied up a bunch of these crayfish patterns for me, and they seem to be pretty effective today.
So super effective, and what I like about the size, how the crayfish are about 3 inches to 2.5 inches, the ones that they're digesting in their stomach. Obviously, you find the 5 and 6 inch crayfish here. The size of this is perfect. The fish this morning at sunrise were surfacing in 4 feet of water over there, big ones. And getting a lot of follows today, 7 follows total between the two of us, but 2 hookups. So It's a tough game. Just casting alongside with Dave right here and see if we can make something happen.
They're getting bigger.
Pull hard, Dave. Whew.
Holy.
Here's a 3-fish day.
It's a clean one.
It's just a beautiful fish.
Yeah.
Look at how like the belly though.
Yeah, she's fat.
She's fat and
Healthy.
what I want to say is Dave hasn't moved. It's caught all 3 fish in the exact same spot.
I'm not gonna,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna move.
and you can't move. Trout Dave, smallest of the 3, nonetheless. Just spit out a crayfish, guys. See that on the ground right there? Let's show this to the camera. So that's about the size, guys.
I'm gonna let her go.
Nice shot, Dave. Trio, Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, there's some more of those flies up in the.
All right, we gotta go check your fly boxes.
I saw one surface out here somewhere, so
They just got to keep pushing here. We could put together like a real banger session right here.
we're gonna keep going. I stood in one spot, caught 3 lake trout, my first ever lake trout on a fly, and a couple of the fake eats. The ghost rocks that you think are, you strip set them real hard, and got the bloody knuckles to prove it, but not phasing me. I'm here for it. It's kind of died down a little bit, but we're gonna stay here till dark. See if we can get one big one. Luke's pretty convinced that there's a big one in the cove here, so we're gonna stick it out. He just went under a ledge.
It's just, they just are so good, those big ones that get me in the rocks. But I can still feel him. Like when I pull tight, he just shakes. I'm trying, he's moving right there. Like, see my rod just shake, shake, shake right there when it's really tight. I pull like that, I move like an inch. Like right there, I'm pulling something. I'm also pulling a rock at the same time. It could have swam around a rock with the fly line.
Something.
I'm pulling something. There's a fish on, I know it. I wouldn't be going, you see that like shake, shake, shake right there?
I just figured that was your adrenaline.
There's a little bit of that too, but I can feel him pull back.
Broke. Not a great way to end it, why losing a fish and break it off, but
That's all right. You know, appreciate you guys coming out here and spending my days off with me and, you know, hanging out together, and it's been fun. Just seeing the scenery and stuff like that. And I lost 2 in the rocks today, and that's part of the game.
how it is.
Yeah.
Big fish,
That's how I
They
do.
got the
Move ladder
advantage.
left, right. I've swam straight out after them, trying to swim over, over the rocks and pull them out the other way. See them jump this morning around in the area and just didn't connect. So, but nonetheless, in Colorado, I always wanted to show you, the stuff I do on my days off. And this is the type of style of fishing we do on our days off as guides here in Colorado. We really, try to push the limits and try to make some incredible fish happen. And it's been fun.
Yeah. And Turks. Next time, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Go get some food. Rest. Some warm food.
So we're wrapping up our trip here in Colorado. Awesome to see my buddy Luke. And if you guys are ever wanting to get a good guide out here in the Silverthorne area, definitely hit him up. Gonna run through the quick gear list for you. We running a 90-degree nymph rig with 3 flies and an indicator or a bobber, whatever you want to call it. Fish whistle, 6 weight. Handled it well. Roll casted whatever we needed it to, it answered all the calls. Had a intermediate line on the 7-weight streamer stick, throwing a slightly smaller streamer. We got a little bit of activity with it, a couple swipes here and there, but most of our heavy lifting was done with the 8-weight, the bomber, running full sink line. Crawfish pattern was what was getting it done. Had some swipes on the river for some, bigger streamer trout fishing, but all the lake trout stuff we did, 8-weight bomber, full sink line. We were running 20-pound leader on that just because there were some bigger fish, class fish there, but got it done great. Everything held up great, and can't wait to get out after some more fish.